Hi, hello, coloring besties. We are going to walk through 101 acrylic markers. What are they? How to use them? Which ones to buy? How do you know which ones are going to be the best for your coloring pages? I'm so excited to get into this with you guys, and as always, let me know in the comments below what other coloring videos you would love to see from me. To get this video started, first I just want to share with you guys what are acrylic markers. Acrylic markers are essentially a paint marker, so everything that comes out of that marker is a thicker ink consistency like paint. As alcohol markers and water-based markers, their main substance are obviously rubbing alcohol and then water, as where our acrylic markers, the main substance is paint. So I have got 5 different types of acrylic markers that I'm going to quickly walk through with you guys and share with you, and hopefully you can kind of navigate which one is going to best suit you and your creative needs. I'm going to break it down into different categories because all of these have essentially a different tip, and that's what matters the most when you go to buy your acrylic markers. So sorry if I mispronounce these. We've got the Nahuku acrylic markers by Ahuhu, and these are a brush tip. The Kyo acrylic markers by Ahuhu, and these are a round tip. These are grabby acrylic markers, but these are the brush tip. So think more like calligraphy, thicker and thinner consistency depending how much pressure you put on the pen. We have got the grabby extra fine tip acrylic marker. So this is a very much fine tip, so think almost like a pen consistency. Last but not least, we have got my Posca markers, and these tips are very similar to the Kyo acrylic markers. It is a round tip. Ahuku acrylic markers by Ahuhu, you see me use a lot in my videos. These are a brush tip type acrylic marker. This is what they look like. And then obviously you can see the brush tip. I couldn't recommend them more. Up we've got the Kyo acrylic markers by Ahuhu, and these are your round tip markers. I personally have not used these yet because I've been wanting to make a dedicated video. Double tipped from what I remember. Here is the round tip. You can see I haven't used them yet. There is that extra fine point tip. Third acrylic marker that we're going to look into is the Grabby brush tip, the dual tone. So essentially Grabby created this acrylic marker where it has one shade on one side and then the other shade on the other. I absolutely love these. These are also a brush tip. These are great. These give more of like a marker feel rather than a paint consistency, but still do an amazing job of covering up any black lines or harsh marks on your coloring pages. Next up, we've got my tried and true. Absolutely love these markers. Probably like 80% of the time if I'm using acrylic markers in my videos, I'm using these. These are the Grabby 48 acrylic marker extra fine tip. Absolutely love these markers. And then last but not least, we have got my Posca markers. Posca markers are tried and true. Absolutely love them. They are a staple in my art studio. So yeah, this is just like a quick one-on-one crash course of acrylic markers. To go more in depth about each one, I will see you in my next coloring video.